Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to another unboxing of Tokyo Treat, obviously by the title. There is the Christmas Crunch box cover. Put my finger over that so you don't see it very well. Granted, I'll get to that in a minute. Here are the various items in the box. Sorry about that reflection from my light above. There's the various items. Christmas in Japan. Photo contest. Coloring on that red with the white, it gets a little blurry in the camera there. And some Instagrammers. This time we have strawberries and cream. Nice. Did you know Christmas time in Japan means plenty of strawberry goodness? We're even getting plenty of strawberry flavor in this month's Calpis milky drink. Okay. What I was going to mention before. Oh, before I do that, I got a new shirt. Wayne's World. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. If you would like to get one of these, the link is down in the description. I also put it on the screen right here for you. 80s Tees. That's where I got my last shirt I showed you in the previous video. They got such a great variety of different shirts, from movies, TV shows, to genre, characters, everything. But it's all 80s related. It's really cool. Lots of good stuff. What I was going to mention is that with Tokyo Treat's point system, they have these street points, as you see there, that little barcode. They only, for quite a long time since they started it, it only went up to 12. So after 12 boxes and scanning them in, you're done. You can't do anything else with them. So a lot of us over in the forum say, we need to be able to do something with these points. I mean, all the books I have over the years since I passed 12, that's a lot of straight points I can use. The best thing would be to allow us to trade them in for digital money that we can use in the Japan Hall store of theirs. And that would be the best bet, because technically each of these codes is worth a box. So in reality, this code right here should be like $45. But of course, they're not going to be able to do that. So I would say $5 per book, really. If you only gave $1 or $3 per code here, that's just not right. Considering how much you spend on a box each month, it'd be best to give you a good amount of money. So $5 a scan, if you don't scan them after 12 streaks, and then it starts giving you Japan Hall stuff. Or they also have the Tokyo Catch game site, which you can go to, and you can play claw games and pick up and try to earn the prizes in those. And that was fun when they first started doing it. I know I'm off on a tangent, and this is an unboxing, but I still want to tell you about these things. This is a vlog anyway. But when they started Tokyo Catch, it was fun because you were able to play for a while, and technically we didn't have any limits. We were able to be beta testers for it. But we never won any of the prizes, which sucked, because that would have been fun to be able to get some of the things. And I got a couple of things that managed to drop down after a while. But now you have to buy gems, or whatever they call them, it's technically money, to be able to play the machine a certain amount of times, like you would in real life. But the claws are very hard to move because they only go left, right, back, and front. So you got to be able to get it in a certain spot to be able to push it this way and that way. It's not like a true rotational claw where you can move it this way, this way, this way, this way, and drop it down. That would have been much better. But most of the prizes are, it's all, anime type stuff. But for me, I wouldn't want it. There was a couple of things when they first started off that would have been fun to get. But nowadays I look over it as, But still, for those who are interested, being able to put these streak points toward gems to play the games, that's another option. Anyway, let's get back to the box. This is 3 months now. I'm a little disappointed, and I've mentioned this every video. And I've also talked to one of the people there at Tokyo Treat because they interviewed me for their, I don't know where it's going to show up at, because they sent me a bunch of questions and I answered and so forth. Uniki, because I've been with them since the beginning. But I even mentioned in that, each box needs to be half and half. Half old stuff, favorites, whatever. The rest needs to be new. This time around, again, like the last 4 months now, we got 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Really, only 3 new items. And that's not good. Only 3? And compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items that we've had multiple times over the years. So that's completely uneven. Everything in the box is going to be good. That's just granted. Whatever's in here, I know it's going to be, it's fine, because it's always been tasteful. But it gets a little redundant and boring when you have the same stuff too many times. So, because the whole point of the box, as I said before, and I don't mean to keep harping on this, is to try new stuff. And if you keep getting old stuff, you're defeating the purpose. Anyway, let's get to the box, and we'll start with a drink since it's nice and cool. Just took it out of the fridge. And there it is, the Calpis Strawberry and Cream. With some major Japanese Christmas cake vibes, a tasty lactic-based beverage filled with plenty of sweet and sour strawberry and creamy condensed milk flavor. Cool. These are always good. And Calpis is an excellent. Although here, it says Calpis, but this is Asahi? Asa? It's hard to say that word. Asahi? Asi? Asahi? I saw a C. Asahi. But it is Calpis. Okay. Weird. Because you would expect their name to be right there, but it's completely different. So it's, I guess, whatever. Since 1919. Ooh, wow, that's good smell. Kind of reminds me of strawberry shortcake. Really nice strawberry cream scent. Holy crap. Wow. That's tart. That's like liquefied strawberries in a way, but with a slight creamy base. I didn't expect that. It's almost like it doesn't have carbonation in it, but there's a little, because of the tartness, which is really flavorful to that of pureed strawberries, in a way, poured in here. It comes across like a soft drink to turn a, maybe like Sprite in a way. All right. Get out of the way of the camera, please. Hey, stop. Which it kind of reminds me of like a soft drink, maybe Sprite, to a certain extent, because of that fruity flavor to it. But I mean, it's pure strawberry. That's really interesting. Here's another little Fukashi item that we've had before. We actually have these around here. As it says, chi beans. Adami beans are a popular snack to share during holiday parties and gatherings of friends in Japan. We're giving you a tasty take on the adame with this bean-inspired crunchy snack. Yeah, we have these in... Oh well, I'll rip the corner of the bag since it doesn't want to open. We have these over here in different styles. I mean, it kind of look like a bean, but it's more, I don't know if it's rice. All right. I'm not sure if it's rice or not. It's kind of like a condensed powder, whatever it is. I don't think it's corn. I'm going to say rice. But it's powdered and then pressed into these shapes with the flavoring and all that stuff. Made to look like a bean, but it's not. In the color. They're good. Don't taste like a bean. Well, to a degree. It has a nice, almost cooked background. Well, there is a little bean flavor there. But it has some spices mixed into it, which enhance the flavor. It kind of gives a feeling like it's been steamed, or in a way. We just had these. Sorry. Got stuff stuck in my teeth. The only reason that most of these are in the box, and it's the same thing that happened with the Halloween, is that it's just because of the seasonal wrapping. Other than that, I mean, that's fine. But try to find something seasonal that's different than what we've ever had before. And I know that's going to be pretty easy because there's tons and tons of snacks over the years and ones that are available now that we've never had. So this is the which one? The Fukashi. Filled with plenty of childhood memories for people in Japan, this classic light brown sugar puff comes in a cute Christmas limited edition packaging. Ooh. But, I mean, these are good. As I said, nothing in this pack is bad. It's just that brown sugar, cotton candy type mix bar. I mean, it's basically like that because it's really condensed. I would say foamed up sugar in a way. Same thing that cotton candy is. That's air spun. So, and has that type of quality to it. Next, we have another staple, which is the Ashi Cheese, which are light and tasty Japanese cheese puffs. But they're rice, obviously. These are not technically puffs. I mean, they are, but they're condensed to a degree and have a concave side to them. Very tasty. Kind of remind me of the rice crackers you can buy. Just a little bit more airy and has a slight bounce to them because the feeling on the outside is so smooth. And it wasn't that long ago we had these as well. These Pikachu themed Choco crackers. Was it just that? Pikachu shaped corn puffs. Wait, was it? Oh, I was wondering what they said, but it has the feeling and taste of rice, so it's got to be that. Corn was totally different. Oop. So that's what they look like. They have a nice chocolatey scent to them. And remind me of like, sorry, I'm saying like too much. I hate that. They remind me of the consistency of Trix, or maybe Captain Crunch. Well, more Fruit Loops Trix in that crunch, that taste, if you've ever had that before. Although I haven't had it in decades, the chocolate flavoring of any of the chocolate flavored, that was redundant, and kind of like the chocolate flavored cereals that you have out, which I haven't had in decades, but it's kind of like that. Ooh, is it? No, it's broken in half. Dang. I mean, these are great. I like them. Had them too many times. The Pandora Melon Pan Cookie. These are always good. Snack cuter this holiday period. This cookie has a super cute panda design that makes it almost too cute to eat. And there's multiple expressions. Let me see if I can get it right. I like this ring light I got from Wish. Does a good job of illuminating the room, and it's a little too dark in here. But let's see. Oh, there's the bottom of the face. Has a nice faint honeydew melon mixed with shortbread smell to it, which is also the taste as well. The very light crunch, almost buttery in quality, but then has the not overpowering but nice overlaying flavor of honeydew melon, which it's funny, I like that in these Japanese snacks, but I don't really care for it as in raw, the actual melon itself. It's a little much to me. Another one we've had a couple of times, somewhat lately, which is the Choco Waffle Kun, Kun. Nothing is better than a hot breakfast on a chilly winter morning. We're giving you a taste of Japanese breakfast any time of day. Okay. A little Fukashi favorite. And there it is. Chocolate on one side, a waffle on the other. The chocolate scent is not very strong. Ah. Wow. Very crunchy. Waffle. I think it'd be a little bit softer, but it's not, considering it's a waffle. But even comparing it to a waffle cone, that's even stronger. Chocolate-wise, not really sure what I can equate it to. It's not as flavorful as, say, Hershey's or even some of the normal bars, chocolates that you can find in the store. I would say more of maybe M&M in the very, but with less sugar. An M&M with less sugar to the chocolate. That's as close as I can get to that. Another Mochi favorite that's been in here many times. Mochitaro, just in a seasonal package. These I don't even have to read the description because these are little croutons. You've seen them many times. These little tasty croutons. Very nice rice. Almost like toasted rice, but technically, I mean, even though it is that, it has more of like a hardened toast, literal buttered toast quality to it. I'm going to wait on that for a moment. We have rabbit pellets. That's what it looks like. Or dog food or cat food. And that is the Chocobolo. These are okay. I mean, I wouldn't say they're my favorite. It's kind of... They're kind of like these. The chocolate Pikachu. Just in pellet form. Really, you could pour it in a small bowl with some milk and it would taste just like a chocolate cereal that you can buy in the store. Something we haven't had for a while. There's variations, but not in this type of packaging, which is interesting. Cola foam. Get a sweet winter sugar rush with this fizzy cola foam. The addictive Ramoon candy flavor will foam up and melt in your mouth. Yeah, I have a box over here of stuff I haven't even gotten to yet from over the many months. I mean, it's still good because they're packaged up. But I actually have another one of these in the blue package. And they're good. You don't want to eat the whole thing unless you're just a crazy person. You really want to take small bites because if you were to eat the whole thing, it foams up in your mouth like crazy. You look like you're a rabbit. Now here's something that oh wait, no, these are the good ones. Never mind. I was thinking there's two varieties of these, and one of them is just so bland it's pointless. These are good. Sankaku crackers. There they are. They're vegetable crackers. That's what they say. The seasoning is so minimal when it comes to vegetables in it. These salty triangle crackers are filled with veggie flavor. Yeah. I mean, they're supposed to have carrots and broccoli and I guess spinach, it looks like, and tomatoes, all powdered and put into the seasoning. But you don't really taste that. It's just more like a pretty good Nabisco cracker, that type of flavoring. I mean, you've seen them. I've shown them many times. It's got a little tray. It's got all the things in it. And a chocolate umabu. I actually have a bunch of these in the other room. I've had for several months. They're still good. That I got from Chowba Men. Yeah. I swear we had these last year. And most likely we did. A lot of this stuff was, if I were to go back and look at my booklet from December 2020, I bet you the vast majority of this was in that box. And same with this Imabu stick, which is really good. It's the mozzarella and camembert cheese flavor. Limited edition. I think they only make it during Christmas, most likely. Let's see. Ooh, as you can see, it's just your normal big Cheeto stick. Better put my towel down because it's going to make a mess. Always does. It's got a very nice scent of cheese, probably camembert, and the corn mixed together. Not too high on the sugar. I mean, the salt. Cheese-wise, very tasteful. It doesn't have that strong Cheeto type quality you get with that type of cheese stick. So it's toned down and it's much nicer. Very airy, as most umabos are. I believe we've had these before. Packaging looks familiar. This time it's the caramel corn white milk. Yeah, that sounds... I think we've had these. Not everyone will get a snowy holiday period, but you'll get a winter escape with these tasty and fluffy caramel corn infused with plenty of creamy, milky syrup. A message on the side there. Probably run your translator over it. And here's the back side. Not much to it. Has that normal caramel corn scent. I mean, there's really nothing different about that. And your little shrimp, half circles. Yeah, we've had these many times. Probably had them last year. Quite nice, very airy. Only a couple of crunches on your teeth and they're gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's dissolved. Kind of like compressed cotton candy in a way. They're so airy. Taste-wise, very light on the sugar, which is good. And quite addictive. Because being at the the sugar levels are low on it. So you're not it's not overpowering your taste buds a lot of times with some of these. So you have a tendency to want to eat the whole bag. And now a new item I've never seen before. Well, we've had many Pockies, but this looks like caramel. Yep. Rich flavor of salted caramel mixed with the buttery flavor of pretzel. Okay. The back side. Nothing on the sides there. There's 2 packs. Nice clear with golden coloring. Let's see. Oop, it's sticking to me. There they are right there. It definitely smells like caramel. Nice. Almost has a smoky caramel scent to it. That is buttery. Wow. Combination of light salt with caramel and butter. That's what I get out of this. The first flavor is butter. Then the caramel comes over it with the salt mixed into both. That's really, really nice. Quite good. And lastly, and I do have a couple extra things, we have a new Kitkat. Let's have a tea party. A winter exclusive. Inside the super cozy looking packaging, cream-filled wafers are wrapped in delicious milk tea flavored chocolate. Oh, wait. No, it's not the last thing. I still have one thing we've had before. And there is the backside. What's at the top? Looks like normal Kit Kat. We got dark chocolate. The nice wheat ones. Those are excellent. And the matcha, which is the blandest one of all. And here are the... Get off my finger, darn thing. Little packaging, very reminiscent of the main one. There it is. Just smells like white chocolate. Nothing majorly different about it. Sugar level's a little high. Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible, but again, the sugar is a little too overwhelming, a little too high, which cuts out the flavor of the tea. I mean, it does taste like milk. There is a tea flavoring in the background, but it's the sugar level. It's just too much. So it's not balanced. If they were to cut the sugar level in half, that probably would be really worth enjoying thoroughly. But when it comes to things like this, it's a little too much. I never can polish off a bag. And last, we have the Cowbee chocolate chips. Chocolate covered chips. There's the backside. And these are awesome. There they are right there. One side. Chocolate on the other. Nice. That kind of reminds me of Hershey's. You have there's a light salt on the chip. Then you have the potato and the chocolate together. You wouldn't really think that would work. I mean, imagine dribbling chocolate on your mashed potatoes. That's basically the same thing as this, but the two images don't work. But something like this, just drizzling it across the potato chip that's been oven roasted, or, well, in this case, it would be oven cooked instead of deep fried. So, but it works. It just really tastes great to have that chocolate on that slightly salty potato chip. But it really makes me wonder, how would it taste if you were to drizzle it on mashed potatoes or French fries? It's the same thing. It's just a different setup. And the picture in your head goes, no, man, that'll work. But if it works on this, why not? Okay. I'm going to pause a second as I put this stuff away. Be right back. And I'm back. All right. That was all for the box. I have 4 things I got from Chowba Men. And I believe I've shown you these before. The Marine Boy. They're like the best animal crackers you can find. Get you a little closer shot of the box there. Great artwork on it too. Really catchy. Seaweed taste. I think it had a nori taste there. I didn't even look at that. And you can actually put it both ways on the shelf. Whale Shark Bingo. I never even looked at that. Interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, there's the different shapes you get. Whale, squid, starfish, dolphin, crab, pufferfish. Looks like a turtle and maybe a tuna. I was right. Yeah, turtle and tuna. Interesting. But normally I don't even open them this way. I just pop the top on them because you can do it either way. Oh, okay. You got your bag of goodies inside. I never even noticed this game that was in there. That's pretty cool. How to play. New friends. New friends. There's some more. So we got shark, octopus, conch, hammerhead shark, lobster, clownfish, shrimp, and jellyfish in here. Awesome. So they got quite a few different snacks. I don't know. I'll show you what they look like. I was going to open one later anyway. But they're very detailed. That's what I like about them. I mean, look at that lobster. It's really cool. And they're very airy. You hear? Great taste. So, if you see some of these in your store, if you have an Asian food store around, snag them. Really good. And I've showed you these before. I don't know if this flavor I did, but they had the boy Wang and chichicorn and garlic flavor. It's like, ooh, that looks really good. These are from the Philippines. And this I believe is, this is from Japan. And it can't, so this is the type of item that could be put in a box because we've never had this before. So, I mean, it's really cool. The packaging caught my eye. Also, it was like, ooh, looks like something interestingly sour. But they're called Domio Giomiko. No, what? They didn't translate it. Chosen Jo Candy. But it doesn't have. Oh, that's the one thing I want to show you. Somewhat recently, I opened an old MRE I had because I've been watching this guy on YouTube, like you're watching me now. He unpacks and taste tests old MREs, way back. He's opened one from 1800s, and it was still dang good. But I found this in my MRE, sugar-free fruit punch drink mix, Nutrasweet. And it says, contains, as you can see right there, phenylalanine, or whatever the hell, however you say that. That is aspartame. Nutrasweet is aspartame. And having this, it was great because it gave me proof. People know Nutrasweet's not aspartame. Yeah, it is. And that's what this word means. The reason, what I'm getting at is, there was all these chips at Chowba Men I used to get, and I've shown you two before. It's like, oh, I'm going to try these. And I was, oh, no. It has this warning of that chemical in the back. So now I know those chips, for some strange reason, all had aspartame in them. Why would you do that? Why would you ruin chips with that nasty, nasty chemical? So now I know what that is. Anyway, there's the back of it. I guess there's 5 categories of sourness. So I'll try that here at the end. And each one are packaged in these little things here. Where's my phone? Let's translate this. Here, this little message in the front here. See what it says. Camera. Do it that way. Strange. It's not showing me. 27G V9. Wait. Oh. Try it at. Oh, it's upside down. That's why I can't translate it. Where is the introduction of Tari? Or in the absence of Ria? It keeps translating to many different things. Anna's favorite place. 104. Try to get rich. Okay. It keeps coming up with all these different things. And lastly, these are from Taiwan. Mochi cookies with chocolate chips, banana mochi. So I saw that. Even the packaging is pretty cool. It really grabs your eye. You can see they're individually wrapped all in this clear bag. There they are. Pie cookies. I didn't even notice that. Cool. You could smell the chocolate right from outside the bag. Ooh, they're cakey. Look at that. Oh, I thought it had a hole in the center. It's just a bump. Very cookie dough in smell. Man, it's so airy. It actually has a hole. I'm trying to show you. A hole in the center with some, I guess, mochi gel. The chocolate, it's like Duncan Hines. It's very much like a small brownie. Very nice cakey brownie with excellent chocolate flavoring. The banana, though, is very minimal. I thought it'd be more substantial. The chocolate overpowers it. You still get the taste of it in the background, but the chocolate in the cake flavoring is stronger than the banana. So it's there, but it's muted quite a bunch. But that's interesting. I'm glad I came across these. Rice cake with cookie. Rice cake? I didn't notice that. Wait a minute. To avoid choking, please chew and swallow carefully. No, go really fast. Keep away from sunlight. May explode. Do not eat the oxygen absorber inside the packaging. All right, let's see. Oh, it's using, it's got wheat flour, but it's also using glutinous rice. I guess the flour from it, in it. That's cool. Banana powder, that's why it's so muted. It's not a paste they mixed into it, so it doesn't stand out as strong as it should be. Which is from freeze-dried banana powder. Okay. Again, because it's done that way, it's not going to be as strong. But that's nice to see. But those are good. I highly recommend them. Again, if they're from the Royal Family from 1986. So if you see those in the store anywhere, your local Asian food store, snag them. They're good. I'm glad I waited to try them for the video. Now let's see how strong this thing is. It's like a little... It's slightly soft. It's like a hard taffy. What's that flavor? It's kind of like a cherry in a way, but it's a different kind of flavor. It's a little sour, kind of sweet. It is more of that. Oh, there's a gel inside. Not very tart. Well, there's a little bit. I think I hit it. Oh, yeah. That's like, oh, sorry. It's such a chewy taffy. It's kind of like those little lemon. I couldn't find one. I thought I had one in the box. Those 3 little gumballs. 2 are sweet, 1 sour. It's kind of like that. But instead of any sweet, it gets really sour. It's like, so those are nice. I'm glad they're not extremely overpowering like some of the sour candies we have here in the States, where they're just too artificial in quality. Plum. That's what that is. That's what it tastes like. I was trying to figure out. I know that I've had that flavor before, so it's the Japanese plum flavored sour candy. So, but the ones we have around here, the super sour stuff, it's just too artificial in flavor. When you get to it, you start sucking on it. It's so powerful. It blows out your taste buds in a way. This is a lot milder, and in a way it's much more pleasant. So I recommend those. That is it for this video. Let's make sure. All right. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one, which will be Japan Crate. Thanks for watching.